that the guy's a complete prick. And he is, obviously. But I think he's damaged. He's very damaged.
Okay, I'm commenting on Roger Waters' interview, which is a reaction video, calls out Thom Yorke over Palestine video. I recently came across this interview where Roger Waters calls Thom Yorke a prick with his non-stance on Palestine. It was to do with a heckler in the audience video clip circulating online on his recent tour that was blown up out of proportion for maximum effect, whom I believe was a plant to bring about pressure and shame on Thom into a mainstream narrative on Palestine in front of many onlookers. Albeit Thom's reaction was a bit dramatic, calling out the heckler to come up on stage to shout down the mic, no doubt.
Radio.
Ignore him! Come up here and say that, right here. Come on. Come up on the stage and say what you want to say.
He eventually walked off, as in Thom, and came back when the person backed off to continue the concert. Note to viewer, Thom Yorke did not make a political statement, he just wanted to get on with performing. Didn't want to make it political. Roger Waters' rant seems so totally over the top in context to the clip, inciting a political view, which is in Thom Yorke's case, is base neutral. Roger's emails he mentioned sending to Thom by what seems pressure to come out and support the mainstream narrative by the powers that control every aspect of our lives, and obviously the music industry, and Hollywood, and all the celebrities have to talk the same nonsense. The outrage of a one-sided view on current events in the Middle East. And look how the interview set up also, speaking to a transvestite, which is the woke current narrative. Woke progressive person who barks out all the right noises, being evoked to care, but is obviously, like many progressives, completely ignorant of the whole complexity of the situation and how ugly it's become, how it's being used to usher in new mainstream narratives of international destruction. Both barking away at the outrage of the blip in the continuation of the concert. You can see this has been planned, or wokeness has gone so far now its maximum outrage is the norm. And like they usually do pick scapegoats, if they're especially, like to try and bring them out by pressure. And I believe that this is what this is about. Was Roger Waters' reaction and insults needed in this, calling Thom Yorke a prick and insulting Johnny Greenwood and his wife about a seaside apartment in Gaza? So over the top, so cringeworthy. Always admired Pink Floyd, Roger Waters, Dave Gilmour, Syd Barrett for their anti-establishment music, blowing the cobwebs out of the establishment, which has had a big influence on my music. So I don't doubt that, that their opinions are not valid. But as I say, like things have just gone too far. It's just that the NPC narrative is turning a blind eye to the hurt and damage that the Palestine narrative is causing to the rest of the world, as in, like London marches and stuff that are getting ignored, and two-tier policing. And on home turf too, which, like there are a lot of things going on with these people that are coming over that are doing destructive things. Roger Waters is effectively supporting terrorism by ignoring the evils of this region. And my criticism is he is a hypocrite because he earns URN, and that was something that God told me to underline, money from this cause as he keeps continuing to support it. I think he needs to readdress the overfed monster at the back of him and start telling it how it is, even if it hurts.